everybody. Just popping in here after an amazing week. We closed sort of the initial doors to the Thera AI Hub, and we had 93 therapists join us inside of the Thera AI Hub. And then yesterday, I hosted a live walkthrough of the hub and answered a lot of questions. One thing that came up, and it always comes up, is can I use these tools to also do coaching, not just like run my private practice? The answer is yes, you can use these tools, and you could just use AI in general to scale out of that one-to-one model. So part of what I did in the Thera AI Hub is I built tools for private practice builders, everywhere from basically somebody just starting out with a private practice and they're just like, I don't even know how to start a private practice because I get messages about that all the time. And then people are like, how do I scale to a group practice? So I put in tools for that. And the other thing I always get is how do I scale out of this one-to-one model? Because I'm so tired of seeing like 40 clients a week and trying to make a living and still be able to vacation and all that. So anyway, inside of the Thera AI Hub, I put a ton of tools. And I'm going to go through them in a little while and just tell you what they are. Besides that, I want to talk about this claim. You see it everywhere, right? It's like make bank with passive income. Set this up and you can make money in your sleep and that sort of thing. It's not exactly true. I even post sometimes, like, make passive income because there is some of my income streams that are pretty passive at this point because I'm not promoting them or anything, but I still get income coming in from them, like affiliate marketing and that sort of thing. But there's other ways that therapists can scale using AI. You can scale a lot faster these days. For me, when I really started out with all these income streams, it was a process, right? So in 2020, 2019, I kind of started building audiences and that sort of thing. And you really do need an audience to have people to sell to, people that like you and want to buy things from you. You kind of have to have that. But with AI, you can build these audiences so much faster now with marketing, with funnel builders, just figuring out super fast ways to attract your ideal person and get them on like an email list and that sort of thing. So for therapists, this isn't really necessarily in our wheelhouse, but we all kind of want that as well. But we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to scale, that sort of thing. So a lot of people have a ton of ideas. Like I meet with people every week in my coaching meetings where people are like, okay, I've got this idea. Now what do I do? It's a process. So anyway, that was what led me to build all those tools that I put inside the Thera AI Hub. And I'll tell you what they are, just to kind of give you an idea of what's in there. I built the Thera Coach Builder. And I'm saying this because you can build these things too. Like you don't have to use mine. You don't have to hire a $10,000 coach that says they've got AI tools. And if you go into their coaching container, you're going to be super successful with this stuff. You can do all of this on your own. I just built them for you so you don't have to like spend the time to build them out. They're a coach builder. So it's tools that help you differentiate between like, how do I coach? How do I be a therapist? Where is that line? Because I get those questions all the time. Like, how do I separate the two? This tool I built, it shows you how to do that. So you could just like knock that part out and then start creating digital products. I built a retreat builder coach. A lot of therapists I talk to, they're like, I would love to travel as a traveling therapist, go to these exotic places, maybe host a retreat, write the whole thing off on my taxes, help other people that want to come to my retreat, make money, also be able to travel, that kind of thing. So I built this amazing retreat builder coach that is incredible. You can do this too using AI. I built a tool that helps you build a group therapy cohort inside of your practice. So, that one-to-many model, that can get like 15 people to come for an hour for group. I'm not going to have to see them for 15 individual hours. That's why I built the group therapy program creator to help you just build groups really quickly. The marketing, the strategy, the concepts, the homework, the modules for each week, it does the whole thing for you and it knocks it out in like 15 minutes. That's in there. You can do this as well. You don't need my tool necessarily. You could do it with AI. Scaling your income. So figuring out, I built this, it's called the Scalable Income GPT. I built that out. So you could put in like, what is my expertise? How do I scale it? So this thing helps you like map revenue streams based on your expertise and what would be the most successful based on your personality. And then the type of digital product that you would like to use in your business to expand past that one-to-one model. It walks you all through that. And then the lifestyle income coach is the other tool that I created that basically, I should have started with this one, but basically it ask you a series of questions to help you decide what is the lifestyle I want to live. Some of you guys know I'm a digital nomad. I live in Airbnbs. I travel the world. That's my primary purpose, to be able to do that. And then from there, I want to decide, okay, I want to do this. I only want to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings for like maybe 4 or 5 hours. Then I want to have all the rest of the time to explore wherever I am. So using this tool that I created, it's like, how much money do you want to make each year? How many hours do you want to work? What do you want your schedule to be? What are your expertise? That sort of thing. And how can we take all of that in, summarize it, and make a plan for you that is going to allow you to live that life that you want to live? That's what that tool is. So aside from the Thera AI Hub being tools for private practices, to run your private practice, that sort of thing, I also did this other side of it that helps you scale to get out of that one-to-one model, because it's so important to me. I want other therapists to be able to do that too. I don't want you to burn out. I want you to be able to have this other stuff going in the background. Eventually, that will become passive for you. The more that maybe you build up that side of your business, the more you get, email subscribers on your email list, that sort of thing. And that's where I didn't even say this GPT, but I built another thing called a funnel builder, which you take all that information that we did from the other tools, you put it into a funnel builder in AI, and you could just do this with your AI. You could say, now help me build a funnel, and it'll create a funnel for you. So how do I start an email list? What tools do I use? I don't have a team. I want it to be super simple. I'm not tech savvy. Saying all that to AI, it'll give you a funnel that you can build out, as simple as I've created a Google Doc and I've got a PayPal link inside of the Google Doc that you just click on and you could buy this digital download that I created. So that's ways that you can use AI to help you scale out of that one-to-one model. And then, of course, using the Thera AI Hub that I created for you all, I'll put the link down below. It'll help you do it even faster, so you don't have to spend a lot of time like building these tools on your own, but you can do it on your own. Go to ChatGPT, go to Gemini, Claude, whatever you want. Go over there and just type this stuff in and see what it comes up with. Build a course once, sell it forever. Let AI do the formatting, the slides, the copy. You can just show up with your expertise and, your own unique personality and put that into AI, and it's going to help you create a course pretty easily. I use Manus for that because Manus creates the course outline. It does deep research out on the internet. It comes back and says, would you like a slideshow presentation now that you can present this content? Yes, I would like that. I go over to HeyGen. I create, I've got a digital avatar in HeyGen, and it already knows my voice, the sound of my voice. So I put a script in and I say, do like a 20-minute video based on this script that I created from this course that I created. You've got the HeyGen video, you've got the course, you pop it into something like Learn Worlds or Teachable or something like that. And you've got a really quick AI generated course you could pop on your website and sell. You go into the Thera AI Hub, use the funnel builder, say, how do I sell this thing? How do I put it on my website? It's going to walk you through how to do that. This is like all in a Saturday afternoon if you wanted to create something like this. Create a chatbot version of yourself. Easy to do. Jot form. There's so many tools out there now that are just really easy chatbots. If you go over to AppSumo, look for a chatbot builder. They've got one almost every day I see over there. It's a lifetime access. You just create a chatbot. You program it in the back end, put it on your website, or offer it to your coaching cohort to be able to access your brain when you're not available. That's how you scale, and you're still available for people. So these are just, AI ideas. Put it into AI. Say, how do I do this? Give me some ideas how to do it. It'll walk you through it. Package your best tools into templates, into web apps. So in the Clinical AI Club, this month, the training I put in is how to use things like Lovable and Replit and Greta to build like simple web apps. So there's things you're telling your clients over and over again. You're like, God, I wish I just could like put this in an app for them to be able to do this and then tell me how it goes. You can do that. And that's what we talked about live in the Clinical AI Club. We spent 2 hours just talking about everybody's ideas and how to use these simple web app builders to build these things out. So you can even integrate Stripe into these apps, and you can sell them really easily just by integrating Stripe. And they're like beautiful apps. I've put them all in the Thera AI Hub. I built I think I've got like 10 already in the Thera AI Hub that I've built, and I'm working on more because they're so easy to do and build out. But you can put them behind a paywall and just sell them to people very easily. Just these skills that you use every single week with your clients, the things that you're repeating over and over and over again. What else can you do? Start a paid community. Go to something like School, Skool. Go over there, start a free paid community, ask AI to generate like engagement posts that you could just pop in there, invite people over, and eventually, once you have enough people, say, hey, would you guys like a paid coaching session with me once a month? Wouldn't that be cool? If you would, here's the payment link, pay me $15 and we'll meet once a month for 90 minutes and talk about all the stuff that we're already talking about in the free community. These are all ways to scale. Partner with other therapists, other professionals that are in like the field. If you're into like chronic health and you know a functional medicine practitioner, team up with them, do something together. Create an ebook, a co-branded ebook where they give it away for free to their audience, you give it away free to your clients, that sort of thing. Lead it back to an Amazon link where you've got it uploaded as a free ebook. I mean, these are all just like really, really easy things that AI can do for you quickly. I mean, that's a million ideas. I've got a million more ideas, but basically these are all things you could do. And inside the Thera AI Hub, of course, the scalable offer, it'll generate ideas for you like this based on like your brand, who you are, your personality, your tone of voice that you use, the type of expertise that you have, all the trainings you've been to, all that stuff that's in your brain that nobody else has, like your unique combination of you as a therapist. How can you use those tools to expand out of that one-to-one model? Anyway, if you guys left some comments or questions, I'll come back and answer 'em. And I'll drop the links down below to some of the tools I mentioned and also the Thera AI Hub. Again, we had 93 members come in yesterday. We did like a intro walkthrough bonus session. I think we had 45 people come and it was so cool to see everybody being like, oh my God, okay, what can I do with this, this, and this? And this is amazing. And it was just really heartwarming to see everybody get so excited about how quickly they're going to be able to use AI tools that are already built for them just to get out of that admin burnout, you know, like trying to do everything on your own all day, every week, in the evenings, on the weekends, that kind of thing. So if you watch this later and you've got questions or comments about everything I'm talking about, let me know. I'm happy to give you prompts. If you want some prompts around something you're trying to figure out how to do, let me know. I love like, you know, prompt engineering to like have these really great outcomes. That's what I've done inside of the tools. I've trained them with like really good programming prompts on the back end. So they're like super efficient for you. All right. Well, you guys have a good weekend and let me know if you have questions. Okay. Bye.